Welcome to the program of Mansik Shakti Foundation for Education and Learning for Students. Number of things we have been talking. To conclude, I have only a few minutes to discuss the final thing. If anybody asks one most important boon from anyone, what should we ask for? I would say that you must ask for only one characteristic, one ability, and that is ability to cope. Yes, ability to cope either with a positive event or with a negative event is an inherent capacity of our brain and mind, which depends upon number of factors. We are born with certain characteristics which determine whether we will be able to cope with stress, tension, frustration or not. And if we are born with very strong capacity to deal with challenges in our life, we can live, number of people live in the environment which is adverse. And adverse environment effect kills those merits. Gradually it diminishes the effect and you land up as if you are lonely, helpless and hopeless. Coping ability depends upon the nature of your personality, the resource of psychological inputs that you develop. And that arises from your genetic influences, environmental influences, the kind of people you live with, kind of mentor you get, the education that you receive, and how you walk through life with open eyes and ears, how you use your experience in life, how you make mistakes, face challenges, overcome challenges, and learn and relearn. These parameters decide construction of your personality. You may have everything very well done in your genetic profile, in your house profile, in your social structure, but if you fall short of abilities to learn from your own experience, your personality gets affected. So, ability to cope is one of the core characteristics and one of the most important merit that all of us possess, and that alone makes us different from others. Those who collapse in front of a challenge and those who collapse and stand and again face the challenge, the difference is their ability to cope with the situation and the background of resiliency that they have. These are the psychological merits which make difference in your life, which make you a robust human being, which make you a citizen that you are. These are the characteristics which determine the kind of person you are. These are the characteristics which determine how you face defeat, how you face failure, and you again decide to do something positive, do something constructive. So how do we enhance coping ability? That's the key question with which we leave you. The background that we have, where we can learn things from, is from our family, from our mental mechanism, from our teachers, from our friends and mentors. We must conform to the methods and methodology of keeping good mental health, because that is going to determine your coping ability. We must conform to the principles of maintaining good physical health, diet, nutrition, sleep, because that is going to decide your coping ability. We must conform to the principles of righteous conduct, be a man of principle, be a woman of principle, have your own social philosophy, social consciousness, which is free, which makes you free from guilt and negativity. That will make you a positive person, and you will have more high quantum of resiliency, and your coping ability will be high. It is important to be in company of wiser people, good people. What do we mean by good people? Good people are those who have certain positive lessons to imbibe on your mind. Those who perform, those who believe and behave in a similar manner. You are able to conform with their ideology, with their behavior, with their thinking. But it is important that all of these characters are positive. It is important to have a good mentor. It is also important to distinguish positive characteristics in a good mentor and negative characteristics. Ultimately, it is going to be your ability to distinguish right, wrong, good, bad, and these are the lessons that we learn from experience and through texts. People nowadays have forgotten to read, but let me tell you, reading is absolute necessity if your mind and thinking process has to grow. You need to assimilate knowledge. Spend time with text and words. That teaches you how others have lived, how others have coped, how you can experiment. It encourages you to take next step in the journey of a challenge. And therefore, to sum up, I would say wish you good luck, encourage yourself and aspire, succeed, obtain a high quantum of coping ability. Thank you very much for being with me.